What's up, everyone? In today's episode, we are going to talk about 10 commonly confused English words. Let's begin.
Alright, so here we are, and here is the list of words that I think many native speakers and English learners alike get wrong. Many times it's because they sound exactly the same, as you'll see. Okay, our first words are a lot and a lot. Now, a lot is a very common set of words. It is actually two words, so make sure you remember, when we say a lot, it's two words, not one. A lot, like this right here, is wrong. The first use of a lot is as a large number or amount or a great deal. For example, I have a lot of money, or I don't have a lot of clothes. Also notice that when we use a lot in this case, we have of as well. So it's not I have a lot money, I have a lot of money. And the pronunciation of becomes a schwa, or a sound. I have a lot of money, I don't have a lot of clothes. The second use of a lot is as an adverb, and it is a great deal or much. I feel a lot better now, or he is a lot taller than I am. Pretty simple. Now, a lot as a verb is to give out as a share or portion. I think it's more of an advanced English word, but if we do use it, it is usually going to be with regard to time. So, I should allot more time to studying, or I finished the test in the allotted time. The next two words are it's and its. Now, these two, even I confuse, and until today, I didn't even know how to use them correctly. Now, of course, I do. The first it's is the it's without the apostrophe, and this is a determiner. It's basically the possessive form of the word it. So, as an example, the bird found its house. The bird found the bird's house. That house is old and its windows, the house's windows, are broken. The next it's is the apostrophe S, it's, and this means it is. It is a contraction. So, where's the money? It's right here. It is right here. And it's not a good idea. Or it is not a good idea. Pretty simple. Just remember that if it has an apostrophe, it's two words. Accept and accept. And these two are also very confusing for a lot of people. And it is because they sound almost exactly the same. So let's take a look. Accept with an A is a verb, and it means to receive something that is offered. So, I accepted his offer to buy the house. Or, I can't accept this gift. Both of these mean to receive. Accept with an E is a preposition, and it means not including, other than. Also, you can substitute the conjunction but in many cases for this word. I brought everything except my camera. I brought everything but my camera. Or, except for John, everyone came to the party. Except for John, everyone came for the party. And often when we use except, we have the preposition for attached to it. It's kind of a phrase, although not a phrasal verb, a prepositional phrase. This is the second meaning of accept, which indicates an exception to a previous statement. This is very similar to the word but. In fact, you can probably interchange but with this except. For instance, I told them everything except where the money is. I told them everything but where the money is. She didn't cook anything except pasta. Or she didn't cook anything but pasta. Very simple. And a very useful word. This word is very useful. There, and there. These three are very confusing, and when I was little, I got these wrong on my spelling test, and it still infuriates me. The first there is an adverb which means in or at that place. This word there is indicative of location. You can tell that because it has the word here in it. If you want to remember, it has the word here in it, so here is related to location. And an example would be, the man is there, or I don't want to go there. Next is there, T-H-E-I-R. This is the possessive case of they. So, something that belongs to them is theirs. For instance, their car is in the garage, or I'm going to their house today. The house belongs to them, and the car belongs to them. The last of the three theirs is They''re. This is a contraction of they and are. Contractions are easy to identify because you know that there are two words involved. So, as an example, they're not home yet, they are not home yet, and they're going to Europe next week. Pretty simple. Aisle and aisle. This one, the spelling is ridiculous, I think. How do you get aisle from A-I-S-L-E or I-S-L-E? It should be Isle and Isle. But I didn't make up English spelling, so I'm sorry. You just have to learn it this way. So this is a picture of an aisle, which is basically a passageway. You have an aisle here at a grocery store. You have an aisle here at inside a plane. So, a very thin aisle. Very comfortable. And the other aisle is an island. You can see an island there. This is a very high quality photo, but you should be able to see that there is an island right here. So, another word for that is aisle. Not too bad. Already and already. These are sometimes confusing for a lot of people. Already, two words, means everyone or everything is prepared. For example, we are all ready to go, or everything is all ready for the trip. The second already is one word, and this is an adverb, a very useful adverb, meaning before this time or before now. I am already at home. I already went to the store. Again, this word is very useful, and it's one that everyone should learn to use very well, early on when they study English. Whose and whose. This first whose is the possessive case of who. So, it belongs to who is whose. I don't know whose wallet this is. You want to know who owns this wallet, or whose car is this. You want to know who owns the car. However, whose with the apostrophe S right here means a contraction of who and is. Who's going to the party? Who is going to the party? Or, I don't know who's at home. I don't know who is at home. Pretty simple. All right and all right. Now I found out that these two words actually mean exactly the same thing. The only difference is the way that they're spelled. The all right with two words, all and right, is probably the best use of spelling for this word. It's more formal. And examples of this are, this food is all right, or I think these clothes are all right, not great. Basically, you use this word when you feel like something is not exceptional or acceptable but not great. And this is the other version of all right, which means all right, except spelled differently, with only one L and as one word. Everything is all right. All right, I'll go. Then and than. These words in normal speech sound almost exactly the same, but they mean different things. Let's see what they mean. Then, T-H-E-N, is an adverb and it is used for situations of time. I wake up and then I have breakfast. Or I wake up and then have breakfast. Or I go to school and then I come home. And also this is the word that is used in if-then constructions. For instance, if you go to China, then you will learn Chinese. And than. This is a conjunction, and it is used for making comparisons. My house is bigger than your house. They have more money than we do. And lastly, two, and two. All three of these words mean different things, but they sound exactly the same. The first two is a preposition that has many, many meanings, but in this case, we'll talk about the meanings of direction, towards, or until. I'm going to bed. Give the book to me. There are many meanings to this word, and I'll probably make another video to explain it in further detail. The one that you need to remember more now is to with two O's, which means also or excessive. I like California. Me too. Or, I spent too much money on vacation. In this case, the to is excessive. In the first case, me too is agreement. You also like California. And lastly, this is the last two. TWO is just the number 2. An example of that would be, I have 2 cats. And that is it for this video. If you like this video, please subscribe and find me on Facebook at Echo Languages. I'll leave the link in the description so you can check it out. Let me know in the comments below. Give me some feedback of how I can improve this channel and help you achieve your goals. Until next time, stay cool, my friends.